Welcome to our new surgical ward. We've still got a couple of more days of snagging lists to do, like finishing off the tiles. But in here we have the patient showers and toilets. All sinks are inset, so they're all very, very strong, easy to maintain. We have the traditional squat toilets for all the patients. And we leave the piping on the outside, so if there's any problems in the future, everything's easy to access. We have the showers. Oh, water's not being switched on yet, but we have traditional showers. And if we go across to the other side, for the first time we have a very nice shower and toilets for the staff. Have male and female toilets. And if we can go out of here, everything's easily tiled. So the only maintenance in the future is painting the walls. And because we're in the surgical site for the first time, we have swing doors which will open both ways, automatically close. Fantastic. And this screening was put up. To the left here we have what is going to be the dressings room. We're absolutely delighted to be having all of this screening so that we don't have a through fare of people. And I'm hoping Mariana, our in charge, will send us photographs once everything is in place. On the opposite side, this will be a 6-bed Burns unit. This is actually dedicated to a lovely friend of ours, Nick Brighouse. And a special thanks to Kim and Ellie. So that will be 6-bed Burns bed. Then we have, this will be 6 beds, opposite side will be 6 beds, and this will be for all surgical cases. To the left, this is going to be the admissions area. Admissions and of course treatment first, call the treatment area. And to the right, this is going to be intensive care. It will have a nursing station just here in the middle, and it will be a 6-bed unit. Lawrence is applying for grant funding from, for EcoMed to actually put in solar oxygen, which is going to be a huge step forward for this hospital due to the very, very high costs of each cylinder to go to the coast. Each cylinder costs £30, and this is not sustainable, and it's biting into the budget of this hospital. So we're hoping that we may be successful on that, and we will also be putting solar oxygen into neonatal care. So the final touches are still to be done. Lovely artwork, which is done by our local artist, Elaji Sane. And hopefully, it's a shame we're not here to actually see everybody move in, because Chris has been very active putting in the tension wires. So we have no holes in walls, they're easy clip off mosquito screens for everybody. And all the curtain rails are up. No longer have we got bits of wire and bits of cotton holding curtains together. So I think for people in the UK, they'd be very proud to receive a unit like this. And this unit has to be the best, not only for the Gambia, we know it's the best in Gambia, but for West Africa. It's a very fine unit. We've got some great orderlies who'll be taking care of this, and a wonderful in charge who just loves her job, Mariana Jowney. So after, maybe 3 weeks of hard work, it's finished. So we're just going through what is going to be the reception area of the hospital. And for everybody who has contributed to this amazing refurbishment, which has cost in excess of £60,000. £40,000 of that was raised in just 35 days. There's going to be a big heart which goes up on this wall when I come out next, with everybody's name who has contributed to this incredible, amazing project that is going to save lives, improve lives. It's a fantastic environment for our staff to work in, and of course this also helps with the staff retention, which is better than any other part of the country. All our artwork here will be retained and will be touched up because of all the ceiling work that we did with all the plaster ceilings. You can imagine the work involved here. So if we just go down the slope here, I'll just take you outside. And to the right we now have these beautiful gardens. I think next time I come I'll bring a deck chair, do a bit of sunbathing. That's a joke because you never have time to do anything here. It's always very, very busy. But it's a lovely environment for all the escorts who come in for, some of them, they're staying here for 2 months away from their families with long complicated cases like burns. But we have the Banter Bar, which has been built in memory of our previous CEO, who sadly passed away. This is a place where people can gather, they can talk, they can prepare their food, and it's a place of comfort when they're not seeing their children on the wall. So as we come through, once again, this is going to be the main reception area. And of course, we opened the wall originally with huge support from the Rotary Club of Kettering in 2006. And a big thank you to John and Janice Brotherton, who, in memory of John's father, Leonard Clifford Brotherton, we have this lovely plaque here of his contribution to this amazing facility. And of course, Nick Brighouse, the late Nick Brighouse, very dear friend, his Rotary Club supported the burns unit that we've now put in. And sadly Nick passed away last year, and I do hope that Kim and Ellie will be visiting us very soon to just see a difference that has been made here. But if I can just go now into our very first medical supplies room. It's air conditioned, so all our drugs are kept well. Everything, all of this, sorry, let me start again. This cupboard was made by Adama, a local carpenter in Bansang. So it's important that we help with the local economy, and he's built this fine unit. So no longer do we have odd cupboards and drugs in different cupboards. We've got everything here in one place. It's going to be a little chaotic because we now have to move all of the patients from the surgical end, from the medical side, which includes malnutrition, neonatal care and medical cases we have. This room is for the British Medical Research Council. This was going to be their office. They do a lot of great work in the Gambia, and I think their present project, which is a 3-year project, is for pneumococcal vaccine trials. So they will be moving back in 2 days' time. So we're delighted to be able to offer them this facility. So as we move out of here, we'll squeeze through and you can see the work that will be carried out. If I can just pop in here, you can say hello to our orderlies. I can't open this door, but inside there are the batteries for the solar power unit. This is our intensive care unit, and you can see it's very, very chaotic at the moment, and the situation is not ideal. So I can't wait for a couple of days' time when they move into their new unit. Everything you see here we've sent in containers with thanks to Uncle Bob from the Rotary Club of Wellingborough. Obviously these went into an infant school with child's books, etc., but now it's used for admissions forms, etc. And I can just peek round the corner into neonatal. I can just squeeze in. As you can see, it's very, very busy in here. Looks as though we have 1, 2, 3, 4 babies on oxygen. So what we're going to be doing in here is we're taking out a large chunk of the wall. So there'll actually be a viewing window, a door will be put in here, and we're going to be creating a premature 6-bed, well, maybe even more than that, but a 6-bed premature baby unit, which will save this congestion, hopefully stop infection. So we've just had to take our shoes off. Section will have aluminium screens and will be the premature baby unit. But you can see we've got a lot of patients to move into the surgical side, and we're hoping for completion at the end of March. They work very quickly, very efficiently, all our contractors. But it means that we're going to have up to 8 beds in a bay in our other side. There's no avoiding it. But it has to be done. This is all going to be reconfigured. We're going to be putting a sink in here with a tiled work surface so that all the foods can be prepared here for malnutrition cases. Thankfully, it's nice and quiet. This is very rare because normally it's full to overflowing. But we only have 1 case at the moment. We're going to be putting the fly screens on here. But hopefully we're not going to get mosquitoes, we're not going to get flies, because it's going to be completely sealed with mosquito netting in all the windows. Dressings. And of course we're going to have that lovely sealed unit which you've seen in the surgical area. And of course all patient toilets and showers are going to be refurbished. I can just show you these. These were donated by Worldwide Anesthesia and Diamedica. Diamedica is a fantastic company who supply amazing life-saving equipment at affordable prices. They're an award-winning charity based in Devon and won international awards throughout the world for their equipment. And I believe they're the only ones who are really focused on low-resource countries. All of our anaesthetic machines come from Diamedica. After over 11 years now, they're still running without any problem at all. And these cylinders are being filled up whilst we have electricity, It's not the high pressure oxygen that we sometimes need, but it is supplying some of the oxygen for us. And this will be purely for patients. You can see that the termites eat through the doors. So all of these are going to be replaced, as you've seen in the surgical side. We do away with all of this. No more termites, everything aluminium and locally made doors. And in here we have showers for all the patients, but they're going to be the locally made metal doors as well. And the ward will be tiled, as you've seen in the surgical side, right up to the dividing walls. So the only maintenance in the future is just a lick of paint. And our maintenance team check daily on the electrical, plumbing, to make sure that this ward runs efficiently. And you know, we've got over 80 beds in here. 80 beds, and incredible and resilient and fabulous staff. So a big thank you to everyone who has made this dream come true. Not just for me, but for all of the staff. And I must say a big thank you to my son Lawrence for his contributions for the annual newsletters. He's actually filming this, and I hope he won't cut it because he deserves a thank you. And here we are, overlooking the entrance of the hospital, which has been completely transformed from a potholed, dusty environment to, well, people think it's paradise. They think we're a hotel now with all the grass, the mango trees growing, and we have another charity who's going to be funding the next phase of the road. So we'll be leaving for the coast very shortly. We said most of our goodbyes. We'll be saying goodbye to the CEO in a few minutes and just giving a few briefs on what we've been up to, which he knows jolly well, but he's also given me information on the next projects. As you know, it's ongoing, and after 28 years I'm as enthusiastic now, even more so now, because the development here is just incredible, saving lives every day. So thank you to everyone, family, friends.